Hey everyone, I know what you're probably saying to yourself. Anthony, didn't you already record this video and upload it? Yeah, I did. But in hindsight, I didn't like that video. So I decided to take it down and redo it. So my true feelings on Jon Jones. I can understand why he's in the best of all time conversation. But for me, I don't think he's the best of all time. For me, I think Anderson Silva's the best of all time, to be honest. That's why I believe is the GOAT. If you want to call, I hate when people call people the GOAT, because it feels like every 5 minutes they call somebody else the GOAT. That's just a little pet peeve of mine. But anyway, the point is, when it comes to natural ability, Jon Jones is probably one of the best fighters I've ever seen when it comes to natural ability. Like some people would beg for the amount of ability that Jon Jones has, and people have trained for 20 years and are not as good as Jon Jones is just on natural ability. But if I'm being honest, I haven't really enjoyed Jon Jones in about, when was the last DC fight? That was the last time I really enjoyed Jon Jones in the cage, to be honest. Most of his recent fights, it felt like he was getting slower, and to be honest, even though he won them fights by decision, you could argue that he lost them fights. So I think now that he's gone up to heavyweight, I think he could have better performances, because obviously a lot of heavyweights are just slower fighters anyway. So I think Jon Jones could benefit from going up to heavyweight. But the point is, as a fighter, you can't take anything away from Jon Jones. But on a personal level, I just think he's a bit of an arsehole. He's a bit of an arsehole, to be honest. And I just don't like the way he comes across in interviews. And obviously there's more serious stuff outside of the cage that nobody can defend, to be honest. But I know some people do try to defend that. And just to be clear, I'm not saying MMA fighters have to be perfect, because nobody's perfect. But what I'm saying is, when you hear some of the stories that come out about Jon Jones, and when you're listening to him in interviews and stuff like that, all I'm saying is, to me, he doesn't come across as very likeable. That's just my opinion. I just think he's a right arsehole, to be honest. That's the way he comes across to me. If you like him, then great, have a good time. But I personally don't. So let me know what you think about Jon Jones. As I say, you can't take anything away from what he does in the cage. It is the best of all time, in my opinion. No. As I said, I think Anderson Silva has that title for me. But I can understand why he's in the conversation. So, as I said, let me know what you think about Jon Jones, and I will speak to you in a bit. And thank you for the support.